Happy new week, my Roland Yogis. To continue on with the self-love intention calendar for February, I have a really nice shoulder opening for us today. So we're going to come to a nice comfortable seat on our mat and just kind of roll out the neck, roll out the shoulders if you need to. Find your posture, sit up nice and tall, lengthen through the spine. We're just going to take our right arm out to our side, loop that right shoulder back, keep that shoulder in place, and then bring that arm across the chest, and then just give it a little tug with the left hand at the forearm, and breathe here. Keep the hips in alignment, make sure that they're not turning to the side. The only thing that you're stretching here is the arm and the back of the shoulder. And breathe into it. Softly release. Alignment purposes, take that arm back out to the side and then take it up and back, dropping the palm of the right hand in between the shoulder blades. Then you're going to bring the opposite hand back and around, grabbing onto fingers if you can. If not, grab onto clothing, or maybe you use a strap here as well. Gently press the head into the top arm, getting a really nice lengthening through that tricep, through that right side. Opening up slightly through the chest. Softly release, float the hands out to the side. Opposite side here, we're going to take the left arm out. Make sure that you really keep that shoulder in place, and then bring that left arm across the body. Again, make sure you're not turning the torso. You're leaving the torso in the center so that you isolate this stretch for the arm and the back of the left shoulder, releasing tension. Gently release that, take the left arm back out to the side, and then drop the palm in between the shoulder blades. Flip the right palm back to face your back wall, reach around, see if you can grab fingers. Grab clothing, or maybe you grab a strap and hang onto a strap in between hands, or a tie or a towel. Gently rest your head into the top arm, deepening the stretch here, and breathe. And we're going to gently release that, loop the shoulders back. Take your hands, I'm going to turn around so you can see what we're going to do here. You're going to take your hands and release them at the small of your back, and then gently pull down, opening up the front of the chest, broadening through the collarbone. If you'd like to deepen this, lift the arms up, getting a deeper stretch. Bring it back to center. Now from here, we're going to hook those interlaced hands to the right hip. So hook it onto the side of the right hip, and then you're going to send the right elbow back. Take your gaze, look over the opposite shoulder, feeling an openness through that right shoulder. I'm going to turn back to face you so you can see what it looks like from the front. So really working that right elbow back is what's going to give you the stretch here. Breathing. And gently release, be kind to the neck. We're going to repeat that on the other side. So first we're going to start with a nice extension, bringing the interlaced hands back and behind us, lifting up a little bit higher if you'd like to deepen it, and breathing here. Keep that tailbone tucked. And then as you exhale, take the hands over to the left hip this time. Send the left elbow back, take your gaze, look over the right shoulder. These are great practices to do if we're tight and tense in the shoulders, if we've done a lot of chaturangas, a lot of downward dogs, any weightlifting that you may do. Lift up and exhale as you float the hands back to your sides. We're going to take the hands in behind our head, make a little hammock with your thumb to protect the neck. Keep the elbows nice and wide, tuck the tailbone, tone the belly, and then start to press your head into the palms, taking your gaze up towards the ceiling. So we're getting a really nice lifting action here, stretching through the front side of the neck, the arms and the shoulders, great for posture. Exhale as you flip the hands down to your side. Take your arms out again. We're going to cross the arms, so take the right arm underneath the left, cross at the elbows, give yourself a little self-love hug here. And then gently start to lift the elbows up towards the ceiling, being mindful of that low back. Come back to center. Stick with the self-love hug, or see if you can take it into eagle arms, dropping shoulders, lifting elbows. Stretching through the tops of the shoulders and the backs of the shoulders, really getting into that shoulder blade scapula area. Release, bring the hands back down to your sides, bring them back out to your side, nice and long, and then opposite arm underneath, so left arm under right, self-love hug. See if you can lift the elbows. Stay here if you'd like to, getting a nice stretch, or deepen the stretch, bring it back to center, and eagle those arms. Drop the shoulders, lift the elbows, and breathe. And softly release, flip the hands down. Coming to a nice seat, so a lotus pose or a cross-legged seat. Loop the shoulders back a few times. Loop the shoulders forward a few times. Notice your posture. Notice the openness in the shoulders, the front and the backs of the shoulders. To end, loop the shoulders back, bring them down and away from the ears. Deep breath in, and then exhale as you settle in. And then inhale, float the arms up overhead, kiss the fingertips together, bring all of this warm, positive energy, melt it down into your heart center. These are great little exercises to do from your desk at work, before or after a yoga practice, whenever you need a break. From my heart to yours, namaste.